Have you ever wondered why some men seem intriguingly elusive yet undeniably captivating? These individuals often stand out from the crowd, not because they seek attention, but because they march to the beat of their own drum. They're known as Sigma males, a term that has gained traction within recent years as a way to describe men who are self-reliant, introspective, and non-conformist in their approach to life. Sigma males are indeed a breed apart. They don't fit into the traditional dichotomy of alpha and beta males. While alphas lead the pack and betas are followers, sigmas choose to live outside of these hierarchies altogether. They are lone wolves, often choosing solitude over socializing, not out of disdain for others, but out of a deep desire for personal freedom and independence. What sets sigma males apart is their self-sufficiency. They don't rely on others for their happiness or success. Instead, they forge their own path, embracing the challenges and rewards that come with such a course. They are comfortable in their own skin and don't need the validation of others to feel fulfilled. They are often seen as mysterious, largely because they keep their thoughts and feelings to themselves. This can make them seem distant or aloof, but in reality, they are simply selective about who they allow into their inner circle. Their mystery isn't a calculated maneuver to gain attention or intimidate others. It's simply a byproduct of their introverted nature. Despite their solitary tendencies, Sigma males are not antisocial. They can be charming and engaging when they choose to be, but they prefer meaningful one-on-one interactions over large social gatherings. They value deep connections and authentic relationships over superficial ones. Sigma males are often viewed as intimidating, not due to any aggressive or domineering behavior, but because they are fiercely independent, self-assured, and unapologetically themselves. They don't play by the societal rules of status and hierarchy, which can be disconcerting to those who do. The enigma surrounding Sigma males often leads to feelings of intimidation. Let's explore why. Reason 1. Self-sufficiency. Sigma males are the embodiment of independence. Now, what does that mean? Picture a lone wolf navigating the wilderness with ease, depending on no one but himself. That's a Sigma male in a nutshell. They are self-reliant, self-motivated, and self-sufficient. This trait is not born out of arrogance or disdain for others. Rather, it's a characteristic honed from a deep-seated belief in their own capabilities. Sigma males don't wait for others to hand them success on a silver platter. They go out, they hustle, they make things happen. They don't simply survive, they thrive in situations where others might falter. This level of self-reliance can be intimidating to many. It's like standing next to a towering giant, realizing that they've reached such heights without the need for a helping hand. It's not just about physical survival either. Sigma males have a mental fortress that's just as self-sufficient. They don't need external validation to feel accomplished or content. Their happiness is self-sourced, their confidence self-bred. They are their own best friend, their own worst critic, their own cheerleader. Their ability to thrive alone can be daunting to those who struggle with independence. It's like watching a bird soar high in the sky while you're still figuring out how to flap your wings. It's not meant to belittle, but to inspire. Because if a Sigma male can do it, so can you. Reason 2. Elusiveness. Sigma. Males are not outcasts, they choose solitude. They are elusive by choice, not by circumstance. This is not a sign of insecurity or fear, but rather a conscious decision to live life on their own terms. Sigma males are like the lone wolves of the human world. They prefer to roam alone, exploring life's mysteries at their own pace. They don't need the constant chatter of social circles to feel validated or content. Instead, they find comfort in their own company, in the quiet and calm that solitude brings. This preference for solitude often adds an air of mystery to their persona. They're not always easy to read or understand, and this can be intimidating, especially to those who thrive in social environments. There's a certain intrigue that surrounds a Sigma male. It's like trying to solve a puzzle that's constantly shifting, always adding new pieces. However, this shouldn't be mistaken as an avoidance of social interaction. They're not shy or socially awkward. They can be charismatic and engaging when they choose to be. But they value their alone time, their space to think, to create, to simply be. Their voluntary seclusion is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to their strength. It's a bold statement of self-assuredness and confidence. It's them saying, I am comfortable in my own skin, in my own company, I am enough. And that indeed can be quite intimidating. Reason 3, unpredictability. Sigma males are not bound by societal norms. This inherent freedom from conformity makes them an enigma, a puzzle that doesn't quite fit into the typical boxes we're so accustomed to. It's this unpredictability that can, at times, be unnerving for some. Imagine walking through a forest knowing that each step could reveal something entirely unexpected. That's akin to interacting with a Sigma male. You can't anticipate their next move because they themselves might not know it. They live in the moment, guided by their instincts and desires, not by societal expectations or established norms. The Sigma male, in his unpredictability, is like a river that cuts its own path, rather than following the course set by others. They don't adhere to societal expectations, making them unpredictable. They're not driven by the need for approval or affirmation. Instead, they're propelled by their own inner compass, their own unique perspective on life. This unpredictability, however, is not a sign of instability or chaos. Rather, it's a reflection of their authenticity, their commitment to staying true to themselves, regardless of external pressures. It's a testament to their free spirit, their ability to dance to their own tune, even when the world is playing a different melody. Their unpredictability is a reflection of their free spirit, which can be intimidating. But remember, it's this very unpredictability that makes them who they are, independent, original, and above all, Sigma. Scene script, reason 4, intellectual stimulation. Sigma males are deep thinkers. Now, this is a trait that can be truly intimidating to some. The intellectual prowess of a Sigma male is not something to be taken lightly. They have a thirst for knowledge, a curiosity that is never quite quenched. This intellectual curiosity isn't just about accumulating facts or trivia. It's about understanding the world in a deeper, more meaningful way. Whether it's philosophy, science, art, or any other field that catches their interest, Sigma males dive deep. They are not satisfied with surface-level understanding. They want to know the why and how of things, not just the what. This intellectual depth can lead to fascinating conversations that are both enlightening and engaging. But here's the catch. Sigma males can outwit others in discussions with ease. Their ability to analyze, synthesize, and articulate complex ideas can leave others feeling outmatched. They have a knack for unraveling complicated concepts and presenting them in a way that's easy to understand. It's like they're playing a game of chess while others are still figuring out how to set up the board. The intellectual depth of a Sigma male is not for the faint-hearted. It can be overwhelming to those who are not used to such intense mental stimulation. They challenge the status quo, provoke thought, and inspire change. Their intellectual depth can be overwhelming for those not used to such stimulation. Reason 5, emotional stability. Sigma males are masters of their emotions. This emotional mastery is a defining characteristic of Sigma males, and it's also one of the reasons why people might feel intimidated by them. You see, they don't let emotions dictate their actions. They understand that emotions are transient. They come and go like waves on the sea. They don't ignore or suppress their emotions, but rather they observe them, understand them, and use them as tools to guide their decisions and actions. They're like the calm in the midst of a storm, unswayed by the chaos around them. This ability to maintain emotional balance can be unnerving for some. It's like trying to read a book with no words, or playing a game without knowing the rules. It's the unknown, the unpredictable that can make us feel uneasy, and that's exactly what Sigma males represent. They can be happy, sad, angry, excited, but you wouldn't know unless they choose to show it. They won't lash out in anger or crumble under pressure. They stand firm, balanced, and in control. This emotional strength, this ability to remain calm and composed under pressure, to not let their emotions control them, can indeed be intimidating to those who struggle with emotional control. It's like watching a chess master at work, always thinking several steps ahead, unfazed by the chaos of the game. Their emotional strength can be intimidating to those who struggle with emotional control. Scene script. Reason 6. High standards. Sigma males don't settle for less. In the world of Sigma males, the bar is always set high. They don't merely aim for adequacy, they strive for excellence. Their unwavering dedication to quality and perfection is not limited to their personal pursuits, but extends to all aspects of their lives. Sigma males are not intimidated by challenges. On the contrary, they thrive on them. They see each obstacle as an opportunity to improve, to refine their skills and to push their boundaries. This relentless pursuit of excellence can be quite intimidating to others. Their high standards also translate into their relationships. They seek meaningful connections with individuals who share their drive for excellence. They appreciate intellectual stimulation, emotional maturity, and a shared sense of purpose. This insistence on quality relationships can make them seem demanding or even unapproachable to those who don't share their high standards. But it's important to understand that these high standards are not a barrier to keep people out. It's a filter to ensure that those who come into a Sigma male's life are there for the right reasons. They are not interested in superficial relationships, but in deep, meaningful connections that challenge and inspire them. They are not afraid to walk alone if it means staying true to their standards. Their refusal to compromise on their values and their relentless pursuit of excellence can indeed be intimidating. But for those who share their vision, it can also be incredibly inspiring. Their pursuit of excellence can be intimidating to those who are content with mediocrity. Reason 7. Non-competitive nature. Sigma males don't engage in pointless competition. This is not to say they lack ambition or drive. On the contrary, their focus is laser-sharp, but it's directed inwards towards personal growth and self-improvement. This non-competitive nature can seem intimidating, as it's a departure from the norm. In a society that often measures success by comparing one's achievements with those of others, Sigma males stand out by not partaking in this race. They don't waste energy trying to outdo others or prove their worth. Instead, they channel their efforts into becoming the best version of themselves. This approach can be unsettling, even intimidating to those who are used to the conventional, competitive landscape. It's human nature to compare ourselves to others, to gauge our progress, and to seek validation. But when someone steps outside this framework, it shakes up the status quo. It questions the traditional metrics of success and forces us to re-evaluate our own values and goals. Sigma males' non-competitive nature also fosters a sense of self-sufficiency and independence. They don't rely on external validation or approval. Their sense of self-worth comes from within, from their own personal achievements and growth. This makes them self-reliant and resilient, qualities that can be intimidating in their own right. Their focus on self-improvement over competition can be intimidating to those who rely on comparison. Reason 8. Self-awareness. Sigma males know themselves deeply. They have ventured into the darkest corners of their psyche and faced their fears head-on. This self-awareness is not a shallow understanding, but a profound comprehension of who they are, what they can do, and where their weaknesses lie. Sigma males are like a well-navigated ship in a storm. They know where their leaks are, where their ship is strong, and how to steer it right, even amidst a tempest. They have a deep understanding of their strengths and weaknesses. This is not a trait born overnight. It's a product of constant introspection, self-evaluation, and a relentless pursuit of personal growth. This level of self-awareness can be intimidating. It's like standing before a mirror that reflects not just your physical self, but your soul, your fears, your dreams, your failures, and your triumphs. A Sigma male self-awareness can bring others face to face with their own lack of self-understanding. It's like a glaring spotlight in a dark room, highlighting what others may have chosen to ignore about themselves. But this shouldn't be seen as a threat. Instead, it's an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery, just like the Sigma male has. It's a call to understand oneself better, to face one's fears, to accept one's faults, and to celebrate one's strengths. Their self-awareness can be intimidating to those who lack self-understanding. Reason 9. Silent confidence. Sigma males exude a quiet confidence. This isn't the brash, loud confidence that comes from a need to prove oneself to the world. No, it's a confidence that stems from a deep understanding of self-worth and capability. It's a calm assurance that they can handle whatever life throws at them, not because they believe they're better than anyone else, but because they know their strengths and are comfortable with their weaknesses. Sigma males don't need to broadcast their achievements or boast about their successes. They understand that their worth isn't determined by the approval of others, but by their own actions and beliefs. They are not swayed by the opinions of the crowd, remaining steadfast in their own convictions. This level of self-assuredness can be intimidating, especially to those who seek external validation. The silent confidence of a Sigma male is like a quiet storm, powerful and awe-inspiring. It's an inner strength that doesn't need to be flaunted, but is palpable to those around them. It's a confidence that doesn't seek attention, yet commands respect. It's a confidence that says, I know who I am, I know what I'm capable of, and I don't need to prove it to anyone. This is the essence of the Sigma male's silent confidence. It's not about arrogance or superiority, but about self-belief and authenticity. Their silent confidence can be intimidating to those who rely on outward validation. Reason 10. Unconventional lifestyle. Sigma males live life on their own terms. They are the rogue mavericks of society, unbound by conventional rules and expectations. Their path is one of self-discovery, self-reliance and independence, which can be both bewildering and intimidating to those who adhere to traditional societal norms. Sigma males are not afraid to step outside the box. They embrace the unconventional, the unique and the unexplored. They are the ones who choose the road less traveled, who opt for the path of most resistance, not because it's easy, but because it's hard, and that's what makes it worth it. This is not to say that Sigma males are reckless or irresponsible. On the contrary, they are highly responsible, but in their own unique way. They don't rely on societal structures for their sense of worth or success. Their metric for success is deeply personal and not dictated by external standards. Their lifestyle can seem intimidating because it challenges the status quo. It forces us to question our own adherence to societal norms and whether we are truly living our lives to the fullest. Sigma males, with their unconventional lifestyle, make us confront our own fears of stepping outside the box. In essence, the Sigma male's unconventional lifestyle is a testament to their unwavering individuality. They live by their own rules, they forge their own path, and they are not afraid to stand alone. Their unconventional lifestyle can be intimidating to those who fear stepping outside societal norms. In conclusion, Sigma males, with their unique characteristics, can indeed be intimidating. Let's take a quick stroll back through the labyrinth of Sigma masculinity. We started with their self-sufficiency, their ability to stand alone, which can make others feel somewhat uneasy. We explored the elusive nature of these individuals, their preference to remain out of the limelight, something that can be quite disconcerting for those who crave social validation. We then delved into their unpredictability, a trait that can be unsettling yet also intriguing. We learned about their thirst for intellectual stimulation, their constant desire to learn and grow, which can make others feel challenged or perhaps even inadequate. We discussed their emotional stability, their ability to remain calm and composed, a trait that can be both admirable and intimidating. We observed their high standards, their refusal to settle for anything less than what they believe they deserve, which can make others feel pressured to measure up. We touched on their non-competitive nature, their lack of interest in the rat race, something that can be confusing for those who are used to a more traditional approach to success. We highlighted their self-awareness, their deep understanding of their strengths and weaknesses, a trait that can be intimidating for those who are still on their journey of self-discovery. We also talked about their silent confidence, their quiet belief in their abilities, which can make others feel uncertain or insecure. And finally, we examined their unconventional lifestyle, their decision to walk a different path, a choice that can be intimidating for those who prefer the well-trodden road. But remember, intimidation often stems from misunderstanding and fear of the unknown. These men are not mythical creatures. They are simply individuals who have chosen to live their lives in a way that suits them best, a way that may differ from societal norms. Understanding the Sigma male can turn intimidation into admiration. After all, they are just men who have chosen a different path. A path that is as intriguing as it is solitary.